Good afternoon, guys. It's me again, Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a flip through of this little beauty here. I made it as a companion, really. I made it alongside the gorgeous green giveaway. So it's a very similar layout. It's just a little bit bigger. And it has 3 signatures, and as you can see it's mainly in brown. I've called it a study in brown, so I've actually made it really there's lots of autumnal colours in here, and it's like a little treasure trove. I love it. I hope you will too. I've done it along the same lines as the giveaway, so it has its own I've done lots of beautiful pages, and I've embellished with lace and the beautiful sort of trims and things. But I've resisted embellishing further because what I've done is I've done the ephemera pack, which I'll open up anon. Thank you for the tutorial, Tracy Fox, for making the paper bag from one of my vintage botanical pages, which I love. And I've actually put some of these. I love these little books, and some of the pages from these are going to be in your ephemera pack. So here we go. This journal is it measures 13.5 centimeters wide and is 21 centimeters long. The spine is 3 centimeters wide, and it has 3 signatures, and all in all it has 84 pages in it, which means it's 168 if my maths are right, front and back, and that doesn't include the bits and bobs from the ephemera pack. So it's 168 pages to use plus the bits from the ephemera pack. As you can see, I've used, it's a vintage postcard, which I absolutely adore. You can see the details on that postcard. And so it's a similar, from the same batch where I bought at the antique store, the green giveaway one as well. It's a Tim Holtz nameplate thing, which I've added some little old gold paint to, I wanted to line it up with this little light there, and the trim here, which I love, which has got these sequins on it, but it's such a rich trim. I had to use it on this. The lace and trim isn't vintage, just to confirm that, but the fabric, you can see, is vintage, and the postcard's a vintage postcard as well. Okay. And what I like about this, I've mixed a couple of sari silks here from my first batch. I've actually tied them together, so we've got this beautiful, it's sort of almost like it's got orange and is it a dark green in it, and then it's the dark green's got like a yellowy gold in it too, and then I've popped it on with these glass beads. These aren't vintage though, just to let you know, but I think they're gorgeous. They really sit well with the rest of the journal. Okay, right, just to pop straight in. 3 signatures, as I've said. I've used the wrapping paper that I love for the end papers, and that's it really. So I've got some lace here, as you can see. And I've done like a little banner type thing. I'm not sure. It just kind of, you know how things evolve. And then I popped it a little ball pin, and ball pin, is it? Anyway, yeah, bulb pin. That's what I wanted to say. With this little trim here, if you can see it, that is from a vintage necklace. And the bits, all the jewellery you see in here, the trim is from a vintage necklace. There's a little bit of a crease in this paper, so although I wasn't going to indulge and decorate, I basically, I wanted to, although it's quite secure, under aligned, it's got this underneath it, and I popped a little cake green away over the top. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to get any worse, so I've done a little collage here with the faux leaves and the lace. So I promise though, that's all I've done. I'm leaving the rest to you. On the inside here, I've got a little I thought that looked quite nice with a little Tim Holtz little pin there that says If you can see, it says treasure. And I thought with it looking all bejewelled as a little book, I thought they looked quite nice. So, starting off, most things are tea and coffee dyed in here. Actually, the Cake Greenaway page isn't, but there you go. So let's dive in. So lots of room for journaling. I've popped in. This is from my book on, no, this is a Edith Holden page. Tea dyed. Lovely print on this. It came printed and I tea dyed it. And the paper's a lovely weight. The paper's lovely weight in here. And that's from an botanical book. That's an old botanical book that I've taken to bits and really heavily coffee dyed. I love it, love it. Birds. Okay, this is from a little plant book. I think the cover is in the Green Giveaway book, was that it was in that. I've done in this one as well the little pages from that garden bench book. I popped a couple of pages in. I think it looks lovely. So I've left all this backing here that is about the birds. I've left it as it is, but I think it's really great to collage over. And I've only just put some little cards, scrapbook circles on the back here, on the ties. But I just love how this looks in the middle there. If you can see the birds. Plants, more the Cake Greenaway. I've gone for the sort of terracotta greeny type combo in this book as opposed to the greens in the other. That's like a colouring page it was from the Kew Gardens type book print. I thought I went quite nicely across like that. It's got the black and white on the back. I'm going to try to not knock the camera over this time. We'll see how we go. Might do. You never know. So that's the end of the first signature. Okay, and that's got the wrapping paper on the back. Second signature basically has it's a scrapbook paper, and the pin on that. Let me just have it if I can unfussy it. I don't know if you can see that, but that's got a lovely little. Well, it looks almost oriental, that bead. I love it with the green as well. So I did a double because I thought it looked really sweet. And I love these pages, but I have to cut them a little bit short. But I just thought that suited this so well. I think it's... Oh, did I speak too quickly? I did, didn't I? About not knocking the camera over. There you go, let's try again. It's because to get the right angle I have to stand on a stool behind. Oh no, this was from Lark Rise to Candleford. I think it was a TV series, I'm not sure, but there was a book. Wednesday's Child is Full of Woe. Oh, look at that, I love that. Absolutely love it. Another from the Garden Bench book. Music paper, bit of the tropical floral botanical paper, a bit of lined paper, let's try and move the stool, see if that makes a difference. I'm still just about to see what I'm doing. So this is all a little book on Victorian England. English gardens. I don't know if you can see it, if that helps at all. It's the middle of the second signature. So the idea is that you can use this for journaling, but also you can dress it yourself. So there's lots of room for journaling, lots of room for collage. And I've popped some bits and pieces in that you might like to use. Beautiful images. Love that. Love that. That's the end of the second signature. The third signature, now there's a little story to this because, and I've forgotten to get something. This here, I don't know if you can see it. This is a fabric pocket. I just found it in, it was in, it actually shaped like a pocket. and it feels silky, though I don't think it is silk. But I love the print on it. And I found it in a little box of scraps at a charity shop, and I thought it looks really nice in here. So this is a tuck spot. So it is a pocket. It's a pocket underneath, and there's a pocket in here as well. And I've sewn it on. So on the back, it just sort of like, it folds over like that. Folds over like that. And just a little tab there, if you can see that. If you can see that there. Okay. That little plant book, I just love that image. I think it looked nice in this book. And the book on trees. A little bit of lined tea-dye. Tree book. More Kate Greenaway, which is beautiful. And I've matched that with some Edith Holden there. Kate Greenaway, that was the the title page. Middle, I think that is gorgeous, this garden bench book here, this garden bench picture, so I'll pop that in the middle. That, what have I done with that? Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this. By the time I shall have it on my Etsy store for you to, well, I've just done a little bit of lace on the back there for you to, yeah, help yourself. Not well done with the, oh, here it is. Hoping to keep this under 15 minutes, so let's see. So now that comes with its ephemera pack. And I've made it out of this paper bag, courtesy Tracy Fox. I think the link to the video, to her tutorial about how to make paper bags, is already on the Gorgeous Green giveaway. So it's my last video. On the Gorgeous Green giveaway video, the link to that tutorial showing how to make your own paper bags. But so if you want to check that out, it's really quite easy. But so I popped an ephemera pack together. And the first thing I did was I made one of these pockets, as you can see, and I popped a couple of bits in so you can see that it's got 3 pockets there, and you can pop that wherever you like, really. I don't know about here though, to be fair, because it might cover up your trim, but you could do if you wanted, or you could put it on the, you could clip it in anywhere you wanted. You can clip it in, am I still in frame? Yeah, clip it in wherever you wanted. Maybe pop it on the back, that could work. On the inside, that could work very well, of one of your signatures. So that's one of the things I've popped in there for you. All right. Is a pocket, and I've actually started to I also just did a couple of little envelopes, just trimmed used some of the scraps, and these envelopes can be slotted in wherever you want, so I've popped those in for a bit of inspiration, and a little oh, what's this called again, journaling card. I've popped that in. Also have some of these book pages, these pictures for this beautiful book that this floral book that I have, and I think that will look nice in there somewhere if you wanted to tip them in or use them somewhere else. It's really up to you. This just one of those tag things that you can pop over the top of your page. I thought it could be quite nice, or not, whatever you want to do with it. Tag, some journaling cards, a bit of Edith Holden. Self-explanatory really, isn't it, that? Some extra ones of these faux leaves because I think they're beautiful, and I think with the colours on this in this journal, I think scattered about, they'll be quite nice. This is a couple of pages from the these 2 little books. Okay, so you've got some pages from that in there, and now I also popped in, because I know that, as I said with the giveaway, A lot of people loved it when I just did the little how to share when I did this in my book, in my day book. And so I've popped some things that you can start. You can use in yours. So I've popped it in. I think they're in here. So there's a little bit of fabric, that vintage fabric. There's the leaves. There's some bit of that vintage lace, although it's not the same shape because I used the centre for mine. So I've got some leaves. I've got a few stamps as well, a few postage stamps. So I've popped those in this little envelope. Also these little stick-on butterflies, they were from the works I've gotten the other day. And just a little selection here. Okay, just popped in a little bit of Tim Holtz. I suppose if I did it the right way around that would help, wouldn't it? Little scraps of beautiful papers for your collage work that you might want to do. Okay. I sewed around one of those little pages. I thought it looked quite nice. So that's that. Some coffee dyed, some tea dyed. And the actual bag itself I thought might be useful. Once you've emptied it, you might want to take it to bits, you might want to pop it in somewhere else. I don't know what you might want to do with it, to be fair, but it's really up to you what you do. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is a study in brown, and it will be in my Etsy store. For anybody who's interested, just hop over and have a look. Thanks for your patience, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye. Bye.